The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about, man, your boy Butta just went off, man, and exposed that boy Wooski straight into it.
I don't like to admit it, but people have favorites. People favorite people gang, like, you know what I'm saying? On Tuka. The Wooski got on Tuka. Wooski went to jail in 2015, 2016, right? Wooski Rappy got 40 years. Wooski came home. Wooski got a whole statement on his Rappy game. Well, they got statements on each other on LeBron, folks, but on Kyra. You still running around here. We know for a fact LeBron rap.
Damn, that is
Black and white. Folks' name is black and white, gang, regardless of the fact or whatever. The Wooski name is in black and white, gang. On Kyrie, you run around praising folks. Who I come in here, it don't change the fact that's told on.
Speaking of him, like, what's your relationship with Butta?
Ain't no relationship with Butta.
What?
Nothing.
I thought that was your dog.
Ain't no issue with Butta. You know, Butta chose his path.
What?
What
was his path?
Whatever he decided he wanted to do.
Man, I'm asking when we did that, when me and Butta, hold on, I think it was Butta and Queen D, right? Yeah, both of them. When we did that interview at that time.
Right.
So what changed from then and now?
I ain't know about it. I confronted them. Folks told me it wasn't true. Look me in my eye, mercy on all homies, you know. So, in the day, for like I said, he chose his path. For you feel me? No issue with Butta, you know. For them just called me yesterday, man. Wrong Goontown, man. Folk called me yesterday, yeah, with Butta.
Say this, right? At the end of the day, Butta, one thing you just gotta accept and realize is, bro, your word don't really mean nothing no more. Once you got up on that stand with them old block dudes, your credibility far as the streets is over with. Now, as far as the internet, I ain't gonna lie to you. I rock out with Butta. He an entertaining dude. But the funny part with this Wooski situation is this, right? At the end of the day, y'all got to put out some paperwork on this situation. Shout out to Corporate Media Cartel for, you know, dropping this interview with Butta. You know, shout out to bro, but you got to drop some paperwork, man. And the reason I say that is this, right? We live in an era to where dudes love to call out somebody once they fall out with somebody or once they don't get cool with somebody. That's the first thing dudes want to do. And I feel like when C5 just recently did some interviews and he said he rock out with Butta, he got love for Butta, but once he told, you know, everything he did gangster go out the window. And a lot of street dudes will vouch and say the same thing. I feel like dudes knew certain things about Wooski already, so don't wait till you fall out with somebody to want to call him a snitch and a rat and all of that. Because I feel like at the end of the day, everybody does the same thing. They kick it with somebody, they be cool with somebody, they know certain things about a person, they be cool with it. And soon as dudes fall out, they want to say, oh, you a snitch, or bro, you just was kicking it with him, hanging with him when you was free. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the one thing about this generation I don't really rock out with. You know what I'm saying? But Butta, common sense already should tell you this, and it shouldn't take you to go to prison to find this out, bro. Of course people gonna pick and choose, man, far as this snitch junk. If you liked it and you got some money and you smack something and you could pull your weight, man, a lot of people don't care about what you did. Like, didn't Gunna just show the whole world that don't nobody care about that snitching junk? It's the same thing for these street dudes. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like if you liked in the hood and you got some money, you got a name, you willing to sling that iron, you willing to put in some work, dudes do not care about what you did. If you a lame or goofy, you ain't doing nothing for the block, you ain't got no pape, you ain't bringing nothing at all, of course dudes gonna exile you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once Butta did the junk with O Block, I feel like his hood and his homies, they just don't look at him the same. And that's gonna cause him a lot of times to like really spaz out. But at the end of the day, once you take that route, man, you gotta leave the streets alone, Butta. Like, get your money, do your internet thing, but bro, you gotta stop worrying about what street dudes think about you, man. Cause you already then it's over with for that lane. Once you got up on that stand and did all of that, you no longer no street dude. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? So once you accept that in your mind and your brain, I feel like Butta is gonna quit going to jail. I feel like Butta is gonna make a lot of money. He gonna be able to take care of his kids and he gonna be straight. But if he keep trying to be a gangster with everything that happened in the past, bro, you just gonna keep spinning in circles, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your homies is still street dudes, man. They still going at it with some of the dudes that you didn't told on. You know what I'm saying? So how that make them look? You know what I'm saying? When they ops get to saying, oh, you hanging with such and such that got up on the stand and told on, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like at the end of the day, man, respect and shout out go out to C5, Wooski and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this situation it happened because it is C5, displayed that, he ain't really rocking out with Butta. And Butta shouldn't be shocked, man, because a lot of street dudes is going to do that. A lot of street dudes don't care about your money, your fame, and they go by principles and morals. But I feel like exposing Wooski still ain't going to save your name, bro. Because at the end of the day, dudes is going to always remember you from the situation with O-Block. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you known for doing this in the past or not, that's going to always outweigh it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. So let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. The D man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?